I didn't tell him.
It's October the 19th, 1997, and it's a Sunday. And we have gone to church, and the sermon was on reconciliation. So we drive up, and we pull into the driveway, and I start crying. And I tell Calvin, I said, Calvin, there's something that I have got to tell you. You're probably not going to like it. I don't know what's going to happen afterwards, but I have to tell you. And he kind of slumps down into his seat in the truck, and he says, you're having an affair. And that was that was the furthest thing from my mind. And I said, no, I'm not having an affair, but Jimmy is gay. And what I saw at that moment is probably the most special memory that I have, because Calvin looked like, all I can describe it as a deflated balloon. And he says, I've got to find Jimmy. I've said things to him my entire life that have hurt him.
Over the years, you pick up things and you say things that I knew weren't right, especially knowing that he was gay. So I wanted to find him, tell him, I'm sorry for all that I had said, because we always thought we were a loving family and one that could tell him, say anything to each other. And at that point, I knew that I had said a lot of things.
I didn't call him that night, but I called him a couple days later, and it was a very sweet conversation, basically telling I was his son and will always be his son, and nothing would ever change that.
I'm a half Cherokee. My father was full-blood. My grandparents both full-bloods. And if you go way back in not just Cherokee but Native society, you will find those people, they were kind of honored because they were different from the others. And some of them were medicine men. Some of them were people that would give names to the children. But the thing that actually turned the tribes nowadays, there's a lot of people, was actually the early churches that come in and said, that's wrong. And one of the things I basically said was that I was a Native American who appreciated my son for who he was. Because it's just another voice in the village to talk.